Ladies and gentlemen, gather around and lend me your ears, for I have a tale to tell. One of celestial wonder, timeless friendship, and the mysteries of the heavens. This is the story of why the sun and the moon live in the sky. A tale from the rich lands of Africa, where the skies are vast and the stories are even grander.
In the warmth of the morning, I rise with the day, spreading light, chasing shadows away. With the golden glow, I breathe the earth below, bringing life and joy everywhere I go. As the day fades to twilight, I take my place, casting silver beams, a gentle embrace. With the stars I dance in the night's soft trance, watching over dreams in this cosmic expanse. Beneath the same sky, we share this view. Different paths we take, yet we're bound so true. From the dawn till dusk, from the dusk till dawn, we light the world together, though we're never quite gone. From the rivers to the oceans, I flow and I roam, bringing life to lands, making them my home. With a thousand voices, my creatures sing. In the deep we thrive under the sun and moon's wings. In the circle of life we find our place, in this grand design, in the endless space. Though we're separate now, in the sky and sea, our hearts are bound in harmony. Beneath the same sky we share this view. Different paths we take, yet we're bound so true. From the dawn till dusk, from the dusk till dawn, we light the world together, though we're never quite gone. From the rivers to the oceans, I flow and I roam, bringing life to lands, making them my home. With a thousand voices, my creatures sing. In the deep we thrive under the sun and moon's wings. In the circle of life we find our place, in this grand design, in the endless space. Though we're separate now, in the sky and sea, our hearts are bound in harmony. In the circle of life we find our place, in this grand design, in the endless space. Though we're separate now, in the sky and sea, our hearts are bound in harmony. Beneath the same sky, we share this view. Different paths we take, yet we're bound so true. From the dawn till dusk, from the dusk till dawn, we light the world together, though we're never quite gone. So when you see the sky, remember us three: the sun, the moon, and the deep blue sea. In our cosmic dance, we find unity. Beneath the same sky, forever we'll be.
Long ago, in a time before the sun and the moon graced the heavens, they lived on earth as friends, nay, as family. The sun, with his radiant warmth, was a beacon of joy, bringing light to all corners of the land. His home was modest, yet it shone with the brilliance of 1,000 suns, for he was generous and kind-hearted. The moon, gentle and serene, was his faithful companion. Her silver glow was a soothing balm to the world, and she was wise, always contemplating the mysteries of the universe. Now the sun and the moon had another dear friend, the water. Ah, the water. He was vast, deep, and full of life. His domain was teeming with creatures of all kinds, fish that shimmered like jewels, frogs that sang in chorus, and crocodiles with toothy grins. The sun often visited the water, and they would share tales and laughter that echoed across the land. One day, the sun, filled with the joy of friendship, invited the water to his home. "Come, dear friend," he said, "let us celebrate our bond. Bring your creatures, and let us rejoice together."
Oh, what a world we share, so bright and wide, with friends like the moon and the water by my side. I've got a heart that's as big as the sky, and I dream of a house that reaches so high. Now I know I'm a bit of a fiery chap, but I've got work to spare, no time to nap. So why not invite every fish and frog? Let's have a splash, no need to hog. A home for us all, let's build it tall. A place where we can laugh and have a ball. With walls of sunshine and floors of light, we'll dance all day and into the night. The water said, son, your house might flood. But I said, nonsense, we'll be great buds. I'll make room for the ocean and all its waves in this grand abode where the sunbeam saves. I might be burning bright, sometimes too hot to touch, but my intentions are golden, I promise as such. With my sunny smile and a wink in my eye, we'll all fit in, just give it a try. A home for us all, let's build it tall. A place where we can laugh and have a ball. With walls of sunshine and floors of light, we'll dance all day and into the night. Now I know I'm a bit of a fiery chap, but I've got warmth to spare, no time to nap. So why not invite every fish and frog? Let's have a splash, no need to hog. A home for us all, let's build it tall. A place where we can laugh and have a ball. With walls of sunshine and floors of light, we'll dance all day and into the night. The water said, son, your house might flood. But I said, nonsense, we'll be great buds. I'll make room for the ocean and all its waves in this grand abode where the sunbeam saves. The water said, son, your house might flood. But I said, nonsense, we'll be great buds. I'll make room for the ocean and all its waves in this grand abode where the sunbeam saves. The water said, son, your house might flood. But I said, nonsense, we'll be great buds. I'll make room for the ocean and all its waves in this grand abode where the sunbeam saves. I might be burning bright, sometimes too hot to touch, but my intentions are golden, I promise as such. With my intentions are golden, I promise as such. With my sunny smile and a wink in my eye, we'll all fit in, just give it a try. Sure, they say I'm naive, a bit too grand, but my heart's in the right place, you understand. We'll make it work with room to spare. For every fin and scale, we'll show we care. So here's to a home as vast as the sea, where the sun, moon, and water can always be. In this house of life, we'll never fall, because there's room for everyone and love for all. So what do you say? Are you ready to be my buddies? Be warned, I like to see it naked.
But the water, wise and cautious, replied, Dear son, my friend, your house may not be large enough to hold me and all my creatures. My presence is vast and overwhelming. It may flood your home. The sun, ever optimistic and eager, laughed. Worry not. I will build a house so grand, so spacious, that it will accommodate all the waters of the earth. And so the sun set to work, with the moon's gentle guidance. Together they built a house of such size and splendor that it seemed to touch the sky itself. The walls were strong, the roof was high, and the floors were wide and welcoming. The sun was proud, and the moon, though more reserved, felt a quiet pride in their work. The day arrived when the water and his creatures came to visit. Oh, what a sight it was!
The tide is rising, we're on our way. Flowing, splashing, come join the play. With every ripple and wave we bring the ocean song, let's hear it sing. Here we come, a wave of delight, bringing the deep blue, oh what a sight. The sun's grand house, so bright and white, we'll fill it up from side to side. The tide is rising, up we go, with fish and frogs in a grandish show. Crocodiles and jellyfish too, we're making waves and making new. Fish in silver scales that gleam, jumping high like a sparkling dream. Frogs are croaking, singing a tune, dancing under the afternoon moon. We bring the ocean sun's house. Oh, it's full. The tide is rising. It won't be long till we reach the top. Oh, what a song. The tide is rising. Up we go. With fish and frogs in a grandish show. Crocodiles and jellyfish too. We're making waves and making you. The sun's light shines bright and warm, but here comes the water in a storm. We meant no harm, just a friendly wave, but now we're filling every space. The water's rising higher and higher. We didn't know it would require the sun and moon to take the roof. Oh friends, we hope you find the proof. The tide is rising, up we go. With fish and frogs in a grandish show. Crocodiles and jellyfish too. We're making waves and making you. So here we are, the tide has peaked. The sun and moon to the roof they've leaped. In this house of light, we meant to play, but now we're sorry in every way. So here we are, the tide has peaked. The sun and moon to the roof they've leaped. In this house of light, we meant to play, but now we're sorry in every way.
The water flowed like a great river, accompanied by a parade of shimmering fish, joyful frogs, and the ever-watchful crocodiles. The sun welcomed them with open arms, his heart as warm as his rays. But as the water entered, the house began to fill. At first, it was a gentle rise, a mere covering of the floor. But the water kept flowing, and soon the sun and the moon found themselves wading knee-deep. The sun laughed nervously, and the moon watched with a furrowed brow, for the water showed no signs of stopping. Higher and higher the water rose, filling every nook and cranny, until the sun and moon had to climb onto the roof to avoid being submerged. The water, seeing his friend's distress, tried to stop, but his vastness was beyond control. The sun's grand house was overwhelmed, and there was no space left for him and the moon on earth.
The water's rising, shadows creep. In every corner the darkness seeps. A house once bright, now lost in the deep. The tide has come and dreams it sweeps. I brought my waves, my endless flow, unaware of the depths below. Now I see the burden I bestow. In the darkness seeds of sorrow grow. Overflow, the tide's too strong. Caught in currents, where do we belong? In the dark we hear the song of waves that crash, a mournful throng.
The stars above, they dim and fade. The nights embrace a cold parade. We sought to share this house so grand, but now we're trapped in the water's hand. The walls that stood now groan and strain. Beneath the weight they creak in pain. The light grows dim, the end is near. In the shadows we face our fears. Overflow, the tide's too strong. Caught in currents, where do we belong? In the dark we hear the song of waves that crash, a mournful throng. Overflow, the tide's too strong. Caught in currents, where do we belong? In the dark we hear the song of waves that crash, a mournful throng. I never meant to cause this plight, to drown the day and cloak the night. In my vastness I failed to see the cost of my boundless sea. So here we stand in the fading light, the sun and moon taken by the night. The overflow, a lesson sown. In the depths we face it alone. Overflow, the lesson learned. In the darkness a fire burned. In the end we find our place. In the sky we seek solace. is a pivotal moment in the musical, capturing the dramatic realization of the consequences of the water's presence. The lyrics reflect the characters' introspection and an ominous atmosphere as they grapple with the overwhelming situation.
The water's rising, shadows creep. In every corner the darkness seeps. A house once bright, now lost in the deep. The tide has come, in dreams it sweeps. I brought my waves, my endless flow, and ever aware of the depths below. Then have I see the burden I bestow. In the darkness seas of sorrow grow. Overflow, the tide still strong, caught in currents where we belong. In the dark we hear the song of waves that crash, a mournful throng.
I never meant to cause this plight, to drown the day and cloak the night. In my vastness I failed to see the cost of my boundless sea. So here we stand in the fading light, the sun and moon taken by the night. The overflow, a lesson sown, in the depths we face it alone. Overflow.
In that moment of realization, the sun and the moon knew they could no longer stay. With a heavy heart, but an unbroken bond, they began their ascent into the sky, leaving behind the earths and the waters that had filled their home. The water, full of sorrow and apology, watched as his friends rose, their light growing ever distant. And so, the sun and the moon took their place in the heavens. The sun, shining brightly during the day, continued to warm the earth, while the moon, with her soft glow, watched over the night, reflecting the light of her dear friend. The water remained on earth, flowing freely but always looking up, remembering the day when the sky gained two of its brightest stars.
Celestial harmony, we found our place. In the endless sky, we trace our grace. In the golden hues of dawn, I rise anew, a beacon bright, a morning's view. With warmth I spread across the land, in every ray, a gentle hand. In the tranquil light, I softly glow, a silver light, a calming flow. With stars I dance in silence grace, a guardian of the night's embrace. Celestial harmony, we found our place. In the endless sky, we trace our grace. In the dance of day and night, we find a balance true, a peace of mind. From the depths below, I gaze above at the sky's embrace, a tale of love. Though on earth I stay, I send my tide to greet the moon, to gently guide. In this vast expanse, we understand the roles we play, like grains of sand. In unity, we find our song, in the sky where we belong. Celestial harmony, our bond so deep. In the waves and stars, our spirits leap. In the light of dawn and the night's soft glow, we weave our story, let it flow. With every sunrise, a promise made, to warm the earth, to cast no shade. I like the way, with rays so kind, in every heart, my warmth you'll find. And in the night, I softly call, to soothe the world, a gentle thrall. With every phase I change and grow, in the sky my quiet glow. Celestial harmony, our song complete. In the sky above we find our beat. In the dance of stars we see our fate. In the sky we resonate. So look above and see us shine. In the night and day, a
In celestial harmony we find our peace. In the sky, our spirits release. So look above and see us shine. In the night and day, a cosmic sign. In celestial harmony, we find our peace. In the sky, our spirits release.
And that, dear friends, is why the sun and the moon live in the sky. They are ever watchful, ever present, a testament to the bonds of friendship and the wonders of the universe. So, whenever you look up to the sky and see the sun shining or the moon glowing, remember this tale and the lessons it brings of friendship, boundaries, and the beauty of the cosmos. Now carry this story in your hearts and share it with others, for tales like these are meant to shine as brightly as the stars above.